Good morning to one and all. In our previous class, we learnt about the mean, median, and mode of a grouped and ungrouped data. So today we see the graph of a grouped data. So the graph of a grouped data how we drawn means their cumulative frequencies taking cumulative frequency curve, otherwise that is called Voge curve. So in that cumulative frequency curve or Voge curve, what we have to do means that the class intervals boundary will be taking as abscissa and their corresponding cumulative frequency will be taking as ordinate. So their boundaries on abscissa means on that x-axis we taking and their corresponding cumulative frequencies on ordinate means on that y-axis taking, and all the cumulative frequencies are joined means we get a curve. So that model we taking, and here the cumulative frequency curves, that means Voge curves, are two types there. One is less than cumulative frequency curve. Otherwise it is called as less than Voge. So for finding median, already we said in that median finding purpose we have to finding cumulative frequency. So that cumulative frequency finding we taking their less than cumulative frequency. So here that less than cumulative frequencies only we have to calculate. So their less than cumulative frequencies finding purpose, here we have to taking their less than cumulative frequencies to first here boundary purpose we have to take less than cumulative frequency to upper boundary. As abscissa, that means that is an x-axis, and their corresponding less than cumulative frequency on y-axis. So these two upper boundaries on x-axis, their corresponding less than cumulative frequencies on y-axis, that will be taking and drawing, then we get less than cumulative frequency. So if we observe that graph, now the less than cumulative frequency graph will be, so on x-axis we taking boundaries that are upper boundaries, and on y-axis less than cumulative frequency taking. Now these two values to, if we join the points after locating, then we get a rising curve. A rising curve we getting through less than cumulative frequency. Okay, so if we taking greater than cumulative frequency curve, otherwise greater than Voge. So for finding greater than O give curve, what we have to do means on that x-axis we have to take lower boundaries, and their corresponding greater than cumulative frequencies on y-axis. So the lower boundaries on x-axis and their corresponding greater than cumulative frequencies on y-axis taking, and that will be plotting on the graph. By joining the plotting of the points we get a curve. That curve is called greater than cumulative frequency, so it will be a falling curve. So for finding median we taking cumulative frequencies said. So through these less than cumulative frequency curve and greater than cumulative frequency curve, we have a chance to find the median of the data without using principle. There is a chance there, means there will be a chance there. How means we have no. So for finding median for the group data we have to calculating n by 2 value. N by 2 means that is nothing but sum of the frequencies to half, sum of the frequencies to half. So here we have to calculate sum of the frequencies, that is nothing but less than cumulative frequency to the last term. So that last term to half doing means we get a value. So that value locate on y axis. So that point to draw a parallel line to the x axis on this graph. So that drawn line is touched the rising curve at a point where it touched the graph, that means the curve. That point to draw a perpendicular line on x axis, draw a perpendicular line on x axis. On x axis at which place it will be touched, that point is nothing but median. Similarly for the greater than cumulative frequency curve, if we find for the greater than cumulative frequency, the first cumulative frequency is given the n summation f value. So that value to half doing means again here also we get n by 2 value. So that n by 2 value is take on y axis, on that y axis to draw a line parallel to x axis. Now it is also touched the curve at a point. Now at which point it will be touched, that point to draw a perpendicular line to x axis. Now that x axis line to where it will be touched the point, that point is giving the median of the data. So in this model we will find without finding the median through the principle. For example, if we taking the both the rising and falling curves, that means less than cumulative frequency and greater than cumulative frequency curves we drawn, less than O gives and greater than O gives drawn. So from this we have a chance to find the median. So here also chance to find the median. So both graphs met at which point, that point to draw a perpendicular line to x axis. For that x axis where it touched, that point is giving the median of the data. And here the given problem, The following table shows that the ages of the patients admitted in a hospital during a year. So in 1 year how many patients are admitted, that will be given as a table. So age in years, number of patients 0 to 20, 10 to 20 years 8 members are admitted, 20 to 30 15 members are admitted in 1 year, 30 to 40 years 25 members are admitted, and 40 to 50 years 27 members are admitted, and 50 to 60 years 18 members are admitted, and 60 to 70 years between the age 7 members are admitted in 1 year. Next, draw a Lestian Vogiv curve for the above data. So for this given data we have to draw Lestian Vogiv curve. So whatever that one given, first we have to take the class interval and frequency. So first writing that one. So first class interval, frequency. So here the given class intervals are 10 to 20, their corresponding frequency is 8. For 20 to 30 corresponding frequency 15. For 30 to 40 corresponding frequency is 25. For 40 to 50 corresponding frequency is 27. For 50 to 60 class interval corresponding frequency is 18. 60 to 70 frequency is 7. Now for Lestian Vogiv curve, we already said we have to take that upper boundaries, Lestian cumulative frequency to upper boundary, and Lestian cumulative frequency we have to find. So first we finding upper boundaries. So already we learnt a boundary of a given class interval, how we finding. So the class intervals upper boundary and the next class intervals, the class intervals upper limit and the next class intervals lower limit, average is will be taken as that class intervals upper boundary we said. So 10 to 20 class intervals upper limit is 20 and 20 to 30 next class intervals lower limit is 20. The average of 20 is nothing but 20. So that will be taking as upper boundary 20. Next, for the class interval 20 to 30 upper boundary is next class interval to lower limit 30 and 20 to 30 class intervals upper limit 30. So both average is nothing but 30. So the upper boundary is 30. Now if we observe these class intervals, here the class is nothing but 10, class height is nothing but 10. So here also observe the class difference will be boundary came 10. That means next class intervals boundary is nothing but 40. For 40 to 50 class upper boundary 50. For 50 to 60 upper boundary 60. For 60 to 70 class intervals upper boundary is 70. Okay. Next we have to find Lestian cumulative frequency. So Lestian cumulative frequency already in median we find. So the frequencies are from top to bottom, we have to add their corresponding before frequencies to sum of the frequencies to, that is giving as Lestian cumulative frequencies. So the first value, that one only taking 8 and the next one 8 plus 15, that is nothing but 23. Next to 23 plus 25, that is 48. Next to 48 plus 27, that is 75. So 75 plus 18, 75 plus 18 is nothing but 93. 93 plus 7 equal to 100. So here we have to take the upper boundaries on x axis and their corresponding less than cumulative frequencies on y axis. Through this one plotting on that graph, we get the less than cumulative frequency Vogev curve. Okay, so for this one taking purpose, on that x axis we will take each centimeter equal to, for that given information purpose, 10 units taking, and on that y axis also taking each centimeter equal to 10 units. So here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150 we taking. Now we have to plot the points. For the 20 number to 8 is the point. So if 20 will be taking as abscissa, 8 is the ordinate. So the 8 point is here, 10 below. Next, for that 30 to 23 there. For that 30, 23 is plotting. Next, for that 40 corresponding value is 48. So 42 corresponding value 48 is here. Next, 52 corresponding value is 75. 52 corresponding value is 75. Next, for that 62 corresponding value is 93. For that 62 corresponding value 93. Next, for that 72 corresponding value is 100. For that 72 corresponding value is 100. Now if all the points are joined, now we get the graph is rising curve. So this rising curve is only the less than Vogev curve. Okay. So here if we want to find the median for this data, then so the n value is nothing but 100 came. So 100 to half, 100 to half, that is nothing but n by 2 is equal to 50. So on that y axis, if we locate 50, from this 50 to, if we draw a line parallel to x axis, that is touching the graph here, from this point to, if we draw a perpendicular line to the x axis, so that will be touched here 40, 50 between. So now this point only giving the median of the data. So here also observe the 40 to 50 median between only more numbers there, 27. So in that between only may be the answer. And the given problem here one, The following table gives production yield per hectare of wheat of 100 farmers of a village. Production yield, number of farmers between the 50 to 55 acres, 2 member of farmers there. For 55 to 60, 8 members. For 60 to 65, 12 members. 65 to 70, 24 members. 70 to 75, 38 members. And 75 to 80 acres, they are 56, they are 16 members there. Now for this data, change the distribution to a Morgan type distribution and draw its Vogive. So here our to ask Morgan type Vogive curve. Morgan means that is nothing but greater than cumulative frequency curve. That one asked. So first we have to write the given information as class interval and frequency. So class interval and frequency. So the class intervals 50 to 55, 55 to 60, 60 to 65, 65 to 70, 70 to 75, 75 to 80. For these class intervals, corresponding frequencies are 2, 8, 12, 24, 38 and 16. So here our to ask to draw Morgan type Vogive curve. So for Morgan type Vogive curve, on this axis we have to taking lower boundaries. And their corresponding ordinates are greater than cumulative frequency. So first finding lower boundaries. So lower boundary of a given interval means that class intervals lower limit and before class intervals upper limit average is called that class intervals lower boundary. So here the first class interval only 50 to 55. So it's before any class interval not there. So leave that one and next one observing 55 to 60 class interval. So for the 55 to 60 class interval, this class interval lower boundary finding purpose, it's class 1 lower limit is 55, before class upper limit is 55. The average of 55 and 55 is nothing but 55 only. Next, for the class interval 60 to 65, their lower limit is 60 and before one's upper limit is 60. So their average is 60. So that 60 is lower boundary of this 60 to 65 class interval. So now here we observe these classes height is nothing but 5 coming. That means their boundaries will have also with difference 5 only. For 65 to 70 class intervals lower boundary is nothing but 65 only. For the class interval 70 to 75 lower boundary is nothing but 70. For the class interval 75 to 80, its lower boundary is nothing but 75. So this model observed means the difference 5 means the first one have lower boundary is 50 only. Okay, for finding greater than cumulative frequency, what we have to do means from the bottom to top frequencies we have to add and the sum is right, that will be taking as greater than cumulative frequency. Okay, so the first value is 16, so that is that one only taking. Next, this 16 is adding with 38. 16 plus 38, that is nothing but 54. Next, 54 adding with 24. 54 plus 24 is nothing but 78. Next, 78 plus 12. 78 plus 12 is nothing but 90. Next, 90 plus 8, that is 98. 98 plus 2, that is 100. So now here we get lower boundaries and their corresponding cumulative frequencies. So by using this one, if we look at the points on that graph, we get the more than type Vogel's curve. So for this purpose, here we taking on that graph each x-axis to 1 centimeter equal to 5 units taking, and y-axis 1 centimeter equal to also 5 units we taking. Okay, now plotting the points. For 50 there has 100 there, so 50 here, so this corresponding value is 100. So for that 50, 100. Next, for that corresponding 55, 98 there, 55 to 98. So for that 55, 98. Next, for that 60 corresponding value is 90. For that 60 corresponding value is 90. Next, for that 65 corresponding value is 78. For that 65 corresponding value is 78. Next, for that 70 corresponding value is 54. For that 70 corresponding value is 54. So that 54 is here, 54. Next, for that 75 to corresponding ordinate is 16. For that 75 to corresponding ordinate is 16. Now if we join all the points, now we get the graph, that means the curve as now it is a falling curve. So for greater than cumulative frequency curve, we already told it is a falling curve, so here we get a falling curve. So and for this graph to find the median, if there will be asked, so here we know the summation n is nothing but 100 we get. So summation n by 2, that is nothing but 50. So for that 50 value to, if we draw a parallel line to x axis, so that x axis touched the graph at this point. Now for this point to, if we draw perpendicular line to x axis, now that x axis to drawn perpendicular line is touched here. So now here this point is giving the median of the data. That point is giving the median of the data. The given problem, daily income of 40 coal mine laborers are given in the following table. So for a coal mine, 40 members to daily wage income, how much coming, giving in the information. So daily income in rupees, number of laborers. So 100 to 150 rupees 4 members to giving, 150 to 200 rupees 3 members to giving, and 250 to 200 to 250 rupees giving 3 members, and 250 to 300 rupees giving 8 members, and 300 to 350 rupees is giving 13 members, and 350 to 400 rupees giving for 9 members. Now this information to draw Vogue curves for the data. So here asked Vogue curves draw. That means here we want to draw both Vogue's less than cumulative frequency curve and greater than cumulative frequency curve. That means more than type Vogue and less than type Vogue, both curves we have to draw. So for drawing that purpose, first we have to taking the class intervals and their corresponding frequencies. Okay, so the class interval and frequency taking. So class interval and their corresponding frequency. Now for the class interval 100 to 150, their corresponding frequency is 4 given. For 150 to 200, corresponding frequency is 3. For 200 to 250, corresponding frequency is 3. For the class interval 250 to 300, corresponding frequency is 8. For the class interval 300 to 350, corresponding frequency is 13. For the class interval 350 to 400, the corresponding frequency is 9. So here we have to find less than cumulative frequency curve and greater than cumulative frequency curve. So for finding less than cumulative frequency curve, we have to taking upper boundaries. Okay, so we have to take first upper boundary. And their corresponding less than cumulative frequency. So for finding boundary, already we said which class intervals upper boundary we have to find, the class intervals lower limit, and the next class intervals upper limit average will be taking as the class intervals upper boundary we said. So for the class interval 100 to 150 upper boundary finding purpose, 100 to 150 class intervals upper limit is 150. Next class intervals 150 to 200 class intervals lower limit is 150. The average of these two limits 150 and 150 is nothing but 150 only. So this 150 can be taking as upper boundary of 100 to 150 class interval. Similarly for the 150 to 200 class intervals upper boundary is nothing but 200. For the class interval 200 to 250 upper boundary is nothing but that is 250 only. So and here if we observe this class intervals difference, that is class height is nothing but 50. So here also we getting the difference 50 only. So for the next class intervals upper boundary is 300 and the next class intervals upper boundary is 350 and here this class intervals upper boundary finding purpose. Next one, class interval not given, but here we observe the difference is 50-50 only coming. That purpose here the boundary upper one is nothing but 400 only. Next we have to calculating the cumulative frequencies. So for that, finding upper boundary to less than cumulative frequency, so from the top to we have to add the frequencies. So the first one, that one only taking, so the first one is 4 and the second one 4 plus 3 is nothing but 7, 7 plus 3 10, 10 plus 8 18, 18 plus 13 that is nothing but 31, 31 plus 9 equal to 40. So the corresponding ordinates and abscissas, that means ordinates will be taking less than cumulative frequencies and abscissas are upper boundaries. So these will be taking as points and plotting on that graph. So here these boundaries with 50-50 difference there and these were up to 40 only there. So on x axis we will be taking 50 units difference as 1 centimeter and y axis we taking 1 centimeter equal to 5 units. Then we plot this graph. So for 150 to 4 there, so for that 150 to 4 is the corresponding ordinate. For 200 to 7 there, for 200 to 7 is the corresponding value and 250 to 10. Next, for 300 to 18 is the corresponding ordinate. 300 to 18. Next, for 350 31 is corresponding ordinate. So for 350 31. is the corresponding ordinate. For 400 40 is corresponding ordinate. So for 400 40 is corresponding ordinate. Now if we joining all the points, now we get a curve and the curve is rising curve and the curve is rising curve. It is less than cumulative frequency curve. Okay, so next, finding greater than cumulative frequency curve. So more than wo give. So for finding more than wo give, we have to take the lower boundaries and their corresponding greater than cumulative frequency. Okay, so first we writing lower boundary and greater than cumulative frequency. So for drawing a greater than cumulative frequency curve, we have to take lower boundaries and greater than cumulative frequency. So for this purpose, first we taking the lower boundaries. So that lower boundary is, that is nothing but that class intervals lower limit and before class intervals upper limits average. So here before class interval not there, for that next class interval taking. So 150 to 200 class intervals lower limit is 150, before class intervals upper limit is 150. So both the average is 150 plus 150 by 2 means that is nothing but 150 only. And for that next class intervals lower boundary is 200. For that next class intervals lower boundary is 250, and already we said class height difference is 50 only. So here also the boundaries will be with 50 difference only coming. So for that next 300 to 350 class intervals lower boundary is 300. For the 350 to 400 class intervals lower boundary is 350. And this model observe means the first one class intervals lower boundary is nothing but 100 only. Now finding greater than cumulative frequencies, from that bottom to the frequencies we have to add. So the first frequency is that one only taking, that means it is nothing but 9. So next 9 plus 13 is nothing but 22. Next 22 plus 8, that is 30. 30 plus 3, 33. 33 plus 3, 36. 36 plus 4, that equal to 40. And here if we observe, for that less than cumulative frequency the bottom value is 40, and in that greater than cumulative frequency the top value is 40, and both the values are same only coming, that is nothing but sum of the frequencies. Now on that coordinate plane we taking the x on the x-axis abscissa as lower boundaries and their corresponding greater than cumulative frequencies as ordinates on y-axis. Locate these points, we get the Vogt curve more than. Okay, so for that 100 the point is 40. For that 100 the point is nothing but 100. Next for that 150 36. So for that 150 36. For that 200 33. For 250 30. For 300 22. For 350 9. Now if we plot after these points join, now we get the falling curve. This falling curve is greater than cumulative frequency curve. Now if we find through this graph median, how do we find means, now both the graphs are intersecting at which point, so that point we have to take. So here both the graphs are intersecting at this point. Now from this point we have to draw a perpendicular line to x axis. Now the x axis touched at which point, now that point will be giving as median of the data. Okay, so in this manner we will draw less than type vocative and greater than type vocative curves. Thank you.